You're listening to Bear Talk, Brisbane style with Damien the Brizzy Bear and Samson. Hello and Happy New Year from us. You're listening to Bear Talk, Brisbane style with Damien the Brizzy Bear and
Samson. Happy New Year, everybody.
Woohoo, it's 2026. Let's hope it's a lot better year than last year. Geez, the last one flew by, didn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I think this one's probably going to fly by as well. The years just seem to be getting quicker and quicker in my books.
True that.
I am 3 years away from being 40.
We don't want to know. Like, seriously, that means I'm closer. It's not.
Oh, no.
Oh, terrible, Muriel. Just terrible.
I know. Actually, it's funny because my sister's turning 40 this year, so I'm like, hee hee.
Yeah, well, if you look at average lifespans, it means it's you're pretty much at the halfway point of your life.
Oh, damn.
I know. It's
midlife crisis.
It's like, oh, that sucks.
She had a midlife crisis.
Was it a convertible?
No, it was a breakup from her husband.
Well, not the one you want.
Has a new boyfriend though.
Oh, that's good. That's important. Oh, jeez Louise. Yes, I know. You usually see the people in their big convertibles, don't you?
True.
Yes. So, yes, we didn't get through to the end of last year. We didn't get to do another podcast after our camping one, sadly, because Christmas happened and there was a few big weeks plus working a lot. So here we are for the new year, and very early in the new year as well, which is great.
Yay, second day.
I know, we're on fire. Let's hope this momentum continues. I know my co-host is going to be away at the end of this month as well.
I will be, yes.
He's a bear who flies.
Yeah, well, when you're representing a title, you kind of have to. We don't have to, but it's a nice look.
It is.
Yes.
It's true. You do.
And plus, I do want to represent the community. That was part of my title year, was to be able to represent the community. So. Yeah.
I know, and you know what? He also doesn't like anything to do what I suggest about trains. He laughs at me. He says,
Damo, if you ever go up for it again and you win, then you can do a train day.
Well, he can also get the train.
Let's pretend we did and say that we did but didn't actually.
I know the trains here aren't like overseas or Europe. They are to go from between cities. It is a bit of a hike. I mean, they're fairly reasonable, the interstate trains in cost, but Brisbane to Sydney takes around the 14 to 16 hours to get there. So it is a long
boring snooze fest.
It also leaves at a very great time of 4 a.m. in the morning. It's great.
The joys.
But it is cheap. That's the one thing I'm going to give it.
So there's only like one a day, isn't there?
One a day from Brisbane, one from northern New South Wales. You have to get a bus from Brisbane down and then the train.
Yeah.
So it's the overnight service.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Plus a 12-hour trip into Melbourne on the double daily to Melbourne, Sydney-Melbourne XPT.
That is too much train for my liking.
Train?
You'd be nerding out hardcore.
Oh yeah, I would be. I love it.
You got the train-tism, so that makes sense.
That's the train. Anyway, well, today's subject is going to be a bit of an interesting one, and I was going to do it at the end of last year, as I said, we didn't get to do another podcast recording, but something really big happened in November, the end of November last year, and the 21st of November, it was a Friday, and in Queensland, it's the 35 years since decriminalisation of being gay happened.
Wild.
So,
35 years.
35-year anniversary.
You know what? Always I look back and I think a lot of younger generation these days, I think what they take for granted is what they have right now. And we have to look back and almost go, oh, wow, like what those people went through before us and what we have now is because of them.
100%.
Like, you know, when the AIDS crisis came to Australia and how those men fought for their lives, and we have the medical research and medical development that we have now because of those men.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's ridiculous to think that, you know, some young people are like, oh, they're bloody old queens. And I'm like, yeah, but do you know what they had to go through? Like, respect your elders. That's what I don't know.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to, because they had different stories to us and had to fight
100%.
through. So
100%.
yeah, so Queensland was a bit of a late in the decriminalisation of states. Actually, I don't know how. I can't remember where I read this, Samson. I just really, I'm struggling. I don't know if I read this on an online forum somewhere or out of an old magazine. Oh, tons of those. The reason we're laughing, it's true. There was an article I was reading, or it was a documentary, something anyway. It was saying that the judge in Victoria in 1975 said to the guy, he said, I won't put you under arrest and won't put you to jail. However, you need to move to South Australia where I can't see the
Homosexuality.
word. Thank you, is now legal.
What?
So
That's
they
wild.
moved states.
You know, it kind of doesn't surprise me that Queensland was probably one of the last. We are a conservative state and we always have been.
True.
I mean,
but we also had a conservative government in for 35 years-ish.
There's still a conservative government in
Well,
right now.
it is now, but they got booted out in 89.
Yeah, well.
The first big run of them anyway. So, and then it was really interesting. I think Victoria and then New South Wales followed, but Tasmania was the last state in Australia.
Actually, that surprises me because Tasmania was the first state to change the laws around changing your sex marker on your birth certificate for transgender people. They were the first, then came Victoria, and then Queensland, and New South Wales and South Australia and WA are still, and Northern Territory is still a little bit behind.
There you go.
But, yes.
So, 97 for Tasmania.
Interesting.
I
mean, it's Australia's vagina, not much happens down there.
Poor Tassie people, poor Tassie. We love you, Tassie.
You know what, like, I always joked, like, with myself almost, if you were, you know how Tasmania used to be attached to the rest of Australia? Yes. If you were on that, like, right at the edge when it broke apart and you had to make a choice, would you go for Victoria or Tasmania?
Interesting question.
Yeah.
That's really interesting for I can't say the word.
Physiological?
No. Philosophical.
It's philosophical
question, isn't it? Yeah.
And you'd be darned if you made the wrong choice.
In either way. Yes. Or you could be, you know, well, the Tassie Devils is an interesting creature, and also there's the Tasmanian tiger then, so...
This is true. Well, I mean, the Tasmanian tiger's extinct now, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, yes. But the devil's around just.
Yeah, it is. Yes.
Yeah.
So that was a very interesting thing I thought that came up at the end of last year, but I didn't see much publicity about it, so I'm not sure if many people knew about it or not.
35 years of decriminalisation for being homosexual.
That's right, in Queensland, yes.
Yeah. Wow.
You know, you just think of how far, you know, it's taken years to get there and we got there. And then it's just like everything does take time. Things do change, it just needs the time to change.
Yeah, but our government's trying to go backwards again.
Well, that is true, because we had a change of government again.
Yes, we did. And, you know, I won't even mention, because... Who knows? Maybe they listen to this podcast.
I doubt it. I really doubt that.
Just some of their views and some of the decisions that they've decided to make is being very problematic and is not moving forward. In fact, we're moving back. But
it's all right, Samson. We have one-term Conservative governments. It's okay. It's our tradition.
Yeah, well, there's enough damage done for fucking many terms.
Yeah. Well, true. And also on today's, we're going to talk about New Year's Eve celebrations. I'm going to start off. We'll go to co-host Samson. What did you do for New Year's Eve?
I went
for your
to
celebration?
Sportsman's Hotel, and I celebrated with some friends, and the Bears were running the downstairs party, so was representing my title there, which was a good night. I don't really have much recollection of some of the night, but that's okay. That's a good New Year's in my books. I did get a midnight kiss though, so that was good. Yep. Just looked at the human and was like, midnight kiss? They're like, yep, cool, countdown, bang.
Well, for first time for a while, I had a quiet New Year's Eve. I stopped at home.
How was that?
It was actually refreshingly good. And loved eating prawns for dinner. Oh my God, the prawns are so good.
Is that like your little tradition? Like you eat prawns
No,
on New Year's?
well, we're going to have them Christmas Day. But I was, because it was so hot Christmas Day here, and I was melting under the with the air conditioning on and the fan going, I was melting in the recliner. Wasn't hungry, I didn't eat anything until night time. And so I thought, I'll just save the prawns for New Year's Eve then. And then I did that, except I didn't take them out of the freezer early enough.
Oh. So were they partially frozen?
Still partially frozen.
Oh, no.
So I had to end up putting in the microwave to defrost them a little bit more.
What do you usually have with your prawns? Like,
Oh, just prawns.
no sauce?
No sauce.
What?
The salty sweetness of the water and the yum.
I like prawns, but they're not my first go-to. Plus, I mean, were they already peeled or?
No, I had to peel them.
Yeah, see, I don't think you should have to work for your food. It's already done the work.
Oh, that was so good though. Oh, yummy. Anyway, so we had prawns, and then for the movie that night, I actually was playing. So I bought a vintage computer, which is great. So I was installing stuff onto that and getting it set up. Then afterwards, I watched Xanadu. Anyway, I was looking at it because I watched the Blu-ray edition, and I was looking, and I saw this guy. You know that scene? There's a 40s and 80s sort of dance off, and the stages blend together. Well, I saw this. So I'll step back for just a slight minute. So I saw this meme on Facebook. You may have seen it going around where a guy's on looks like the New York subway with plastic pants on, wearing a jock strap only, and someone took a photo from behind. So he's got see-through pants with a bit of smoke colour, and he sees ass and he's jock strapped through it, right?
Right.
And I thought, oh, that's a pretty interesting. I said that to my boss and said, "Can I wear this to work?" It was a hell no.
Probably not appropriate. For the workplace.
Not really, no. But on this dance video I was watching, I thought, hang on a minute, that guy's got he had the guy on the subway had shorts on. This guy had the long pants version of it.
Oh.
And you could see him in his thong.
Damn.
Dancing. It's like, oh, I'd never seen that before. It's like, that was the first time I've ever seen it. Maybe because it's a Blu-ray edition, you had the extra pixels and the extra clarity. But it's like, wow. So that was really interesting subject. So that was one of the highlights of last year.
Good old New Year's.
Good old New Year. So I watched...
Are you the type of person that does New Year's resolutions?
I do. I'll get to that in a few minutes.
Okay.
Then after the second movie, though, for some reason, it's an Australian tradition. If you look on Wikipedia, it seems to be the go-to thing. So I watched The Village People Can't Stop the Music.
Can't Stop the Music.
The movie. So I love that movie. It's so good. Even though it's so 80s, it's great. And... as I said, yes, apparently it's an Australian tradition for New Year's Eve for that movie to be seen.
Huh.
But I didn't know it was on TV that night. It was a Village People documentary called Can't Stop the Music, but I didn't see it. I was watching the movie off a DVD. So that was interesting. Yes, I am the person who makes resolutions. So I have 2 this year, maybe 3.
Okay.
And I suppose you ought to know what they are.
Yeah, share
all the fun. Okay, so one is I need to go to the gym more because I'm getting fat again. I don't want to get fat. well, my clothes starting to bulge. So I definitely have to go to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
My second one is to also keep my room clean more.
Mm-hmm.
Because I really don't like messy, but I hate cleaning. So that's one of my things I need to work on. And the third one's probably just more time for myself.
Which now you can get.
Now I can have. Wes
Yeah.
is right, which
Yeah.
I need. So
Yeah.
me time. Do you do New Year's resolution?
No. I don't.
That's because he has the same resolution of is it 1024 by 768 every year. You know, computer models resolution.
No, I don't really do resolutions, but I do throughout the year kind of set myself some personal goals, I guess. But I haven't really gotten one at the moment.
That's fair.
Yeah. So I'm the kind of person that's like, take it as it comes. It will happen how it happens. Destiny will play a way, or fate will play a part in whatever happens this year is meant to happen. Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
That's a good way to do it too.
I guess the goals that I do have at the moment is travel goals, and that's based around my title year. But
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's a good enough goal for me. I mean, that's a big job. It's going to take a lot of time up as well.
Yeah.
So.
I am hoping that there is progress with my husband coming back to Australia, though.
Whoop.
Hopefully. Yes. We just need to get his ass into gear and get him to fill out the remaining of the paperwork.
We love paper.
If you're listening, Andres, kick your bum.
We know he'll get there. Just take some time. That's all. You can't help that.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's almost been 2 years.
Wow. Doesn't seem that long. Wow, that's nuts.
Doesn't seem that long for you.
No, for you it'll be an eternity.
Yes. Come home.
Come on. Well, hopefully it won't be too much longer.
Fingers crossed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Positivity. We're doing positivity and less drama. That's what we're going to do for this year.
Ain't no time for negativity.
That's right. Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's that part. What else I want to talk about? Did you do any Christmas? You actually had a different Christmas tradition this year, Samson.
I did. I held a Christmas do at my place. I had booked out the barbecue area.
Was there a hairdresser with this do?
You're hilarious.
I know.
No, I had a queermas this year. So anyone... Well, a lot of people know Christmas is a bit of a tough time for a lot of queer people. So I decided to hold a party at my place where if you had nowhere else to go or you were going to be alone on Christmas, you could come to mine. I had purchased a gas bottle in hopes that the barbecue would work, but apparently the barbecue didn't work. So I need to email the building manager and let them know that the barbecue doesn't work. But I had a backup of my camping stove, so we were still able to cook food.
Yeah,
which is good. And we had a swim in the pool, and no, it was a good day. I did lose my glasses though, so I think someone might have grabbed them with their stuff. But lucky I have a backup pair, so.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Lucky.
I know.
Oh, well, hopefully get the other pair back. Otherwise, someone's going to optometrist sooner rather than later.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
Yes.
That's fine.
And my Christmas, well, I was at home and just chilling, as I said, in the recliner on the aircon. And lovely napping day. It was good napping in and out.
Fair.
So I actually watched this really interesting movie.
Okay, what'd you watch?
It was called Fox and His Friends.
Fox and His Friends?
Yeah.
Is it a cartoon?
No, it's actually a West Germany LGBTI drama from 1975. It was in German, so yes, I had to read subtitles. But it was really interesting, like this. So, and I just thought to myself, it doesn't matter what the person is. They could be an alien. They could be gay. They could be any nationality. It's not the nationality or anything that matter. It is the type of person they are, like their upbringing and what values and character they have.
Yeah.
Which is really what it is about more than anything else in the world.
Yeah.
Because this movie showed the guy, he won the lottery.
Okay.
So he won 500,000 Deutschmarks, which apparently equals about $1 million US or 800,000 euros now, apparently,
Right.
from what I was reading. And he gets swept off his feet by this guy who's got money and is trying to be, he's trying to get himself from his working class background to move up to middle class or upper class, and he's getting, etiquette lessons and stuff from the guy who's supposed to be his boyfriend.
Right.
But what he was actually doing was taking his money off him to save the family business.
Right.
And he bought this expensive apartment, all this furniture and all this stuff. And then they signed a loan to this company, and he said, oh, well, here's the loan. Here's 100,000 Deutschmark to the company. Then he made a printing error. What he didn't know, the guy who had all the money, he lost it all. They could have claimed on the work insurance, but they didn't. They took it, so he ended up dumping him and took his apartment and everything in it off him.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it was like, this is
cow.
insane. And then after he did that, the loan repayment he was supposed to get, he was getting paid from working there every month.
Right.
So they've paid him off as a wage, so he didn't have that money to come back to him either because they paid him out.
Right.
So they were doing crafty tricks because he didn't get a solicitor or anyone to check these documents.
Yeah.
So he ended up with no money, and he sold his fantastic sports car for hardly anything, 8,000 Deutschmark. And then he dies.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's just like, this is so sad. It's like he's gone through all this drama, trying to get better and look after himself, and then this what happens. It's like, oh, this was so sad.
Wow. Well, you live and die, right? We all do it.
Exactly, but not that quick.
I mean, true.
No, so the moral of the story is, there were sharks and scammers in 1975.
Yeah, well, there's
And it's
scammers
the
in
same
every
today.
era.
Well,
yeah.
So I just think, as I said, from watching that, it's like, that's an eye-opener. It's like, okay, just be careful and look at things from different angles and... Yeah.
Make sure you get people who know what they're talking about to look over contracts.
That's also true.
Yes.
Yes, and don't go spreading out that you won the lot. Unless of course, you want to know who your relatives are.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
instantly,
That's true.
That's not a bad. It's like, oh, hello, I am your long lost cousin.
Are you really though?
That's right.
Yeah.
So that was a really interesting movie. And actually, the director, I can't think of his name off the top of my head right now. But if you do Google the movie, he'll come up because he was actually the main actor in it as well. He lost weight for the movie. Huh. He died very young at 38, 39 as well. The director,
real life?
In real life.
Oh, shit,
yeah.
Okay.
Paid off too much.
That'll do it.
It's very sad. But, that movie was pretty good. There's a second one on the movie called Chinese Roulette. I sort of fell asleep during that. But basically, it's like Agatha Christie's And Then There Were None, about the murderers in the house.
Okay.
But basically in this one, the the daughter who was disabled, who's 12, the parents went off to working trips.
Right.
But they didn't go off with each other, went off separately. And then they got their partners, so they had other partners who come home to them because they thought they both had the idea of returning home to have dinner party with these people.
Right.
And they both walked in together. So the husband and wife were their husband and wife, were their partners. Yeah.
Interesting.
So, as I said, I didn't see it all. I fell asleep, but I thought I'll have to watch that later.
A little nap attack.
I had a nap attack.
Yeah.
Yes, that's fine. So yeah, it was a very good Christmas day. So I didn't actually cook this year. I was just too tired and exhausted and did too much working, So I had a year off. I haven't actually written a Christmas card, do my newsletter I normally do. I did nothing. It's
Yeah,
like
what the heck?
the only thing I did do is look at Christmas lights with my friends.
Oh,
So
fair
that was
enough.
really good. I really enjoyed that night. And some of the lights were going, this is fantastic. And other places were going, why bother?
Yeah, him too.
It's like,
Ditto.
I didn't, it's like, yeah, that doesn't grab me. And the other, it's like, oh, this was great. The one area they didn't miss was that some of the people locally, they used to dress up as Santa Claus and stand out there with lollies. They didn't do it this year. That was really sad.
Oh,
Oh. And since 4KQ, our radio station in Brisbane closed down, it used to be the 4KQ Christmas lights.
yeah.
But the new people who own it, I think it's Kiss FM or something, who run it, they're really bad. It's really
You can still
dorky.
look at the maps of where the good ones are.
Their lists online are really terrible.
Yeah, yeah.
And, well, we still think sometimes the winners are not pretty. The winners are not necessarily the best. Actually, there's a really good one, another one locally at Forest Lake. That was really nice. The lady said, come on in. Her house was amazing. They did all the yard up. And
Oh,
it looked
wow.
like a department store, like the old mile windows in the city.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
the house was just amazing.
Wowzers.
So that was really good to see. It's like, wow. So,
They're just like random people through their house, though.
well, no, into the front yard.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Not,
fair.
not through, but you could see into the house through the. There's a big giant. I love big tall Christmas trees because of my height. It's like
Yeah.
I want a big tall Christmas tree taller than me.
Fair.
And there was another house in the window that had a big window in the Christmas tree. It was like, this is so nice. So I don't know. I think ever since I watched Home Alone 2 and you got the New York Christmas tree,
Oh, yeah.
and also the department store, I was like, big Christmas tree.
That's one of the things that I usually do on Christmas Eve is watch either Home Alone or Home Alone 2 or Polar Express.
Oh, Polar Express with Tom Hanks, right?
Yes,
Yes,
because I
okay.
love Tom Hanks.
Yes, I didn't know this, but this one loves his favourite movie is on my most hated list. It's great.
Yeah, Forrest Gump. It's the
Oh,
best movie of all time.
no, top 3 worst movies of all time.
Anyway, we can agree to disagree.
Disagree. Exactly. Yeah. So that's it for this podcast. I know this has been a different, interesting one. We're talking about all different subjects today. So, well, we hope to bring you more this year and more interesting tidbits and we might even revisit some old memories as well through the year. So, also, actually, there's something else I forgot to say too. It's our first anniversary of the podcast.
Oh, is it?
Was it second? First or second? One of them. Anyway, it was.
Woohoo, when was that?
I think about November as well.
Oh,
Oh,
Damo, you should have reminded us.
so we had
Should
the
have reminded
anniversary.
me, and then we could have did all
No, it
the
was our
celebration.
first anniversary.
Oh, we could have
So-
done a little celebration.
We could have had, yeah. So, thank you for tuning in, listening. I hope it gives you joy and pleasure. And we're moving on to our next segment. So we're going to the Raunchy Review. Thank you very much. See you soon.
See you
I should say,
soon.
hear you soon.
Welcome to the Raunchy Review with Brizzy Bear Damo.
And hello, everyone, and welcome to the Raunchy Review. And this review is not too raunchy. So I'm talking about this one is actually well, is it a gay story? Not really, but it does have hot men, so that's important. That's it. So it's about the Chippendales. So I don't know if you know about it. I watched this Christmas Day. I watched the Chippendale murders, and the other DVD of this, Just Can't Get Enough. So basically, they're both dramatisations of the true stories of the Chippendale murders, and they were quite interesting. Like the guy who set it up wanted hot men and not much, wearing the classic, how they have the bow tie trademark, the cufflinks, and then the pants, suit pants. And it's about his story and how he hired a hitman, the owner of the Chippendales place, hired the hitman to kill his lead choreographer because he was doing touring shows and making money, and he wanted more money and the rights back. And the really interesting thing about it was he didn't get caught at all. No one knew anything. He hired the hitman. The only time he started to come undone and was when so at the start it goes about the lead dancer, or one of the lead dancers. He wanted a management position. He didn't want, and he was also the face of the Chippendales, and he didn't want to give the lead dancer a management position at all. So he decided, depending on which version you look at, he decided he wanted to leave or start his own company in London. So he went to London and set up another venture with a different name. And the owner of the Chippendales at the time, he didn't want that to happen. So he then went and hired the hitman who did the other murder on the choreographer to do another one. But this time the guy got released from jail, who he hired to go to Europe to kill the lead dancer to set up the business. And he was wired and everything. And the police arrested him either in the Zurich apartment in Switzerland or at the airport, depending on the version of the movie you're watching. And then he gets put into jail, but he says goodbye to his family for the last time. And then the owner then decides to kill himself in the cell because he didn't want the business to go to the government, because apparently in America, because it's proceeds of crime. I'm not sure what the rules in Australia is, but on the movie it said it all goes to the federal government. So he wanted to go to his son and family, so he killed himself so he couldn't get tried, and then the business went to his wife. It was really sad. I mean, it's just incredible. So I know at the end of the movie, one of them, it does say, it's not related to the current Chippendales, who are a touring group, which is fine. They're different owners and things. But from the 70s, late 70s, all the way through to the early 90s, when this all unfolded and happened, the Chippendale Club, well, was very interesting. And also, one other thing they had too is filtering out gay men as well. They weren't allowed into the club, so it was only women they wanted in. As I say, but it could have been all women. So they only wanted women in there. So it was really good. I liked, now I'm trying to remember which one I liked better. Just looking at the versions here. And I don't know, they're both pretty good. If you can watch both, great. If not, I think the Chippendale murder one is better than the just can't get enough version. Anyway, good to watch Christmas Day or any time of the year. And I rate them, well, I rate one of them probably, probably the Chippendale murders a 5 out of 5. The other one I probably wrote about a 4 out of 5. But you need to watch both because they give you different insights and different stories, and it actually, if they've merged these together, it would be the perfect movie. Let's put it that way. Well, thanks for listening to this Raunchy review, and we're going to move on to our next segment, Bear Watch News and Community Notice Board. Bye for now. Welcome to Bear Watch News and Community Notice Board with Samson.
Hello, welcome to the Bear Watch News and Community Notice Board. So on for the events, we have at Sporty's Rainbow Karaoke, which is Friday the 2nd of January, which is today, from 8 p.m, hosted by G-Star and Princess Paula, and that's in the Bunker Bar at Sportsman's Hotel. And then at Bootco, so Saturday 3rd of January, which is tomorrow, summer water sports, and they have Boot You from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m., which is water sports workshop run by our Mr. Leather Queensland Jacob, and that is in the Bunker Bar. So it's $10 for non-members and $5 for members, and then DJ Buzz will be on the decks from 9 p.m. Brisbane's, so Social Sunday, which is Sunday the 4th of January at 2 p.m. at the Brunswick Hotel, which is 35 Kent Street in New Farm. Queensland Camping Bears, so from Thursday the 29th of January to Sunday the 1st of February, they have the Hidden Valley Summer Camp, and it is $24 per person per night, and the address for that is 1590 Grady's Creek Road, Kogel, New South Wales. And then we go across to our Harbour City Bears, so from on Friday the 2nd of January, which is tonight, they have their Furry Fridays housewarming, which is the rooftop bar at King's Cross Hotel from 7 p.m. And then we have Vic Bears, Sunday the 4th of January at 11 a.m. They have Aqua Bear, which is at Richmond Recreational Centre, which is 7 Gleedale Street, Richmond. And then also the Sunday the 4th of January at 12:30 p.m, Bears Be Eating, which is at the Sporting Globe, which is 286 to 288 Bridge Road, Richmond. And then Bear Fest 2026, so starting on the 17th of January, they have the Bear Watch Beach Day, which is at Williamstown Beach at 11 a.m. And then on the Sunday the 18th, they have the Midsummer Carnival, which was at the Alexandra Gardens, and that is from 11 a.m. And then Monday the 19th of January is Bearfest 2026 banquet at UBQ from 4 p.m, which is 108 Smith Street, Collingwood. Tuesday the 20th of January from 7 p.m, they have Bearfest 26 Karaoke, which is at the Laird Hotel on 149 Gipps Street, Abbotsford. Wednesday the 21st of January from 7 p.m. is Underbear, also at the Laird Hotel, 149 Gipps Street, Abbotsford. Thursday the 22nd of January, which is Bathhouse Bears from 12 p.m, and that's at Wet on Wellington, which is 162 Wellington Street, Collingwood. And then Friday the 23rd of January, we've got the Mr. Vic Bears 2026 competition from 5 p.m. at the Laird Hotel, also 149 Gipps Street, Collingwood, Abbotsford, sorry. And then Sunday the 24th of January, they've got Hunk Back to School Costume Party at the Laird Hotel, which is at 7 p.m. And then over to Bear Men of Adelaide. So they got Bearskin 10 Summer Underwear Party, which is on Saturday, the January the 10th from 8:30 p.m. And that is at the Cosmos Club, which is 109 Weymouth Street, Adelaide. And then Bears Perth, Saturday the 31st of January, Bear Soup Pool Party from 1 to 6 p.m. And then our friends over in New Zealand, they have nil events coming up. That is your Bear Watch news and community notice board. Thank you. See you soon.
And we're back.
Hello.
Hello. Actually, I had to laugh. I just had a thought about me saying, the gym. The reason why I need to lose some weight. Also, is because I'm going through pants. All my pants get to that age where I've bulked up a little bit.
He's a pants man.
And they're old, and they're all ripping underneath.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. I'd be coming home on the bus with ripped pants on.
Oh, you're showing your balls.
Hopefully
you're wearing underwear.
Well, I am, but it's like, this is bad.
Oh, so it's not the ball region, it's the gooch region.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
So I was like, I thought, we'll have to. I need to get new pants, and I actually do have new pants to fit when I was thinner.
Yeah.
So I can't fit into them. So that's one motivation, and I'll have to get some new pants as well.
I always had this one shirt that was my shirt that I would fit back in when I lost all the weight.
Yes.
And I fit into it now.
Yeah,
it's probably a little too big on me now, but that's okay.
Exactly.
You always have a gold shirt or a gold pair of pants.
You do.
Yeah.
That's fine. Exactly. Yeah. So
it's a little bit of hard work.
I'd laugh then, yes. So that was really, there's my thing. Actually, and also, you also get some very nice views at the gym as well. So that doesn't help.
This is
It
true.
helps a lot
Get some
too.
good eye candy.
That's right.
I went to the gym this morning with one of my friends, and he said, I usually like to go around like 3:30 because that's when all the tradies are there, and I get a good little eye candy. And I was like, smart.
Yeah, well, most people aren't working.
Exactly.
Yes.
And it's my gym in particular is always really quiet in the morning, and then like when I go in the evening after work, it's always really busy. But that's okay. You can not win it all.
You can't. No.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for listening to our first podcast of 2026.
2026.
It's excitement year. Apparently, this year is I want to say
It's the year of the horse.
Well, not yet. That starts February, isn't it? In Chinese New Year, February. No, apparently it's a numerology. If you're into that, it's a number 1 year.
Oh, there you go.
Apparently,
Well, you
because
know.
it does. Yeah, it adds up. So it adds to 10 monastery years. It's a 1 year. There you go.
Yeah.
So
There you go.
there you go. So hopefully it's a much better year, and we'll do it all again soon, and we'll do this podcasting with my co-host Travel Plans. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Well, part of the travel plans, I guess, were to go to Melbourne for their Bear Fest, and support the Vic Bears for their for their competition coming up. So I'm looking forward to that. But we're going to do our sign off.
We are signing off for the first time for the year. Bye, everybody.
No. Remember to be brave, be bold, be Beary, and enjoy the sling. Bye.